ControlNet workflow.
There is no workflow with Lora. Learn it in a minute. Let me briefly introduce its general functions first. For example, if you do not add the Lora function, generate image, it's a more realistic picture. If something goes wrong with this leg, as long as you know the effect it generates. So, Lora models can be customized in various styles by yourself. Because this is a blind box style, I think you can generate a blind box style. What's the wedge? You can adjust it yourself just between these two, link directly to a style model. The second is to introduce the workflow with ControlNet. What we often use is the reference picture, such as this. I use this reference image to generate a line drawing to ControlNet. Generate the position exactly according to this line drawing. There are various other different controls according to the full set of ControlNet. This is the most basic one of ControlNet. The necessary links for the module are also these three. This is optional or not. This is just a preview. This is the picture after this processing. I'm just showing it to you. Okay, the first part introduces how to install ControlNet. Normal installation. You can open the official website. It's authors. ControlNet preprocessor ControlUI installation page. Introduction page. It teaches you how to install it at the bottom. This is a relatively normal installation method. You introduce this. Recommend this faster way. Just use the ComfyUI manager directly. Search for ControlNet inside. Just go and install. Then it's convenient like this. No need for this installation. That's how to look at. Open it directly in the manager, then select load model. Search ControlNet directly. Find this ControlNet preprocessor and click install. Then you have the ControlNet function. As for Lora, this comes with the system. You install ComfyUI. Install. It has its own. Okay, now let's start this tutorial. How to set up this workflow. First of all, this is the workflow. Lora generated a comparison. A cute little girl. Generated again. Change the style. Otherwise, I can't tell the difference. I use the online yuan cloud. You can directly choose the online ComfyUI. Go to select graphics card to run. This is faster. Default build. This is just click on this default preset. The most basic structure of a row graph. There is no effect of adding Lora. Look at the picture now like this. I'll fix it in this style. Then we change it to a blind box. You can double click, finish clicking, then click open. That's the first one. Then it is between this and this. So this model is now linked to him. Then link to this motherboard from him. The prompt word is also. Now the prompt word is why. Link them. He can link him. He then links him. It's just one more level. So that's it. Two positive and negative prompt words. Then you can receive this from the positive and negative prompt words. In this way, this constitutes a link to this Lora model. Then change this to a blind box. This style, the weights are all one. Click to see the effect. This style is not very obvious, I guess. I'll fix it first. Change a model. Replace this model with a more realistic model. Disabling this is equivalent to the default preset generation effects. Here, it doesn't work. For example, what is generated real person like this, but if I use this model, it will be different. You can download it yourself, various style models. This is the workflow for adding Lora models. A link method. Just remember the link method. There's no way around this. Depends on the offer. It's stipulated that this link can only be linked like this. This is how to generate a cute style. It will be a little more cartoony. This character looks like a cartoon character. Okay, this is the end of the introduction to the Lora model. Now let me introduce this. ControlNet. Installation method. This is installed. I'll delete it first. It is now a default row graph structure. That is the default ComfyUI preset. If additional control is needed, for example, if you control the generation of reference images just now, double-click to search ControlNet. Open this. There is an app in the front. This ControlNet. This is ControlNet. You can connect it to the motherboard. Then this is connected to the positive prompt wire. This is equivalent to outputting from the forward prompt here. Sandwich it between him. It is sandwiched between the positive prompt word and the main board. There is another necessary condition. It must be this ControlNet model. So import its model. For this model, you can choose line drawing. Secondly, you must import a reference picture. Import images and select this. Then import a picture into it. He will refer to this poster, but the preprocessor needs to be added in the middle. For example, if you use this canny, the preprocessor of the model is this canny. Search canny. This preprocessor of canny. Click on it and connect it here. From here, output to the picture. This is similar to the ControlNet model above. Is corresponding. Canny corresponds to canny. But this way, you can see its process line drawings. So open the preview here. This way you can see its process line drawings. Everything else remains unchanged. Generate it here. This way you can see, he transformed this picture into a line drawing through preprocessor and then output feeding chart. This will generate this image. This head is cropped. That's because of the size of my setting. Doesn't match this image. So I can set this higher. Because this is up to 500. Generate it again. If you don't press his head, he will be cropped. Maybe it's because the structure is weird, so it is difficult to distinguish. Let's change it to a picture. Because this action is difficult to understand. This is easy to understand. Here is normal. This is a link method of ControlNet. Positive prompt, then the ControlNet model. Model style. Select the model sampler. Follow it. Then we can link the picture and preview. Preview can be accepted or not. It's okay if you don't pick it up. This is the necessary condition. You need to have reference pictures as a preprocessor. That's okay. Okay, that's it for this issue.